We have with us Mr. Bikram Singh Bedi, VP and Country MD for Google Cloud. Bikram, to start with, tell us about the significance of India as a market for Google, its contribution towards the global growth, and your cloud business here.
Thank you for having us with your channel. Look, India has always been and continues to be a market which is very important for both Google and Google Cloud. As far as Google Cloud is concerned, I think we view India as a market with two dimensions. The first dimension is, of course, about our scale. The scale at which we operate, you don't find too many countries at this scale. And hence the consumption that one drives by working with businesses that work with this large scale economy. But I think there is a second market and a second dimension to India. And that market is about India is a builder's economy. India builds for the world. And at Google Cloud, we work very closely with a number of companies to build for the world. And hence, from your question, when you asked me, talk to us about the potential of the market, it clearly is a very important market for us and one of the fastest growing markets for Google Cloud.
Mr. Bedi, please take us through Google Cloud's current capacity and operations here in India. If you could name some of your clients here, what are the kind of investments that you have made here?
Absolutely. See, again, given it's a high focus market for us, we've obviously made a number of investments. To start with, we have two regions. There is one in Mumbai and another one in Delhi. Both of these are certified by MeitY, which is from the government. We work with enterprise customers, we work with SMBs, we work with startups, digital native companies. So to name a few, if you were to look at the financial services place, we work with the likes of HDFC, Ergo, HDFC Group, ICICI Bank. If you look at healthcare, Apollo 24/7 and Manipal Hospitals. If you look at e-commerce, for example, retail, then we work with Flipkart and Meesho, Adani Group. As well as other Geo. If you look at telco, for example, Geo as well as Airtel. So across the board, if you look at different verticals, we've been working with customers, driving value and helping them drive innovation by using the Google Cloud technologies, including our generative AI technologies.
AI, let's talk about AI. AI is no longer a buzzword. It has become embedded into our lives, into our operations. With soaring AI adoption, how are cloud requirements changing and adapting, and how is Google Cloud adapting to it? Tell us about the Google Cloud AI stack that you mentioned.
Sure. So, as customers are moving forward in their journey of AI, they are reimagining how they will build their technology stacks. See, what has worked in the past may not necessarily be the technology stack of the future. And clearly, as customers are choosing their technology stacks that they want to bank their business on, that they want to bet their future on, AI, data analytics, AI, these are going to be a key part of that stack. And that's where Google Cloud comes in with all the innovation that we've been driving. If you look at our cloud AI stack, there are 4 layers to that stack, as I spoke about it in the session just before this, starting from infrastructure, which is world class, which includes databases, onto our world class research and models, Vertex AI, which is our AI platform, and then of course the capability to build agents. So if you look at this 4-layered structure, this is clearly what we are offering to customers is the ability, first of all, because it is all Google owned, our ability to optimize this for performance and price. That's the first advantage we are giving customers. Then of course it is about openness. At each layer of this stack, we are providing openness. So whether you look at the infrastructure layer where we are providing GPUs, and we are also providing the Google equivalent, which is TPUs. If you look at our model garden, which is essentially 200 models that are available for customers to use. And we are really talking about the fact that you can use models from Google like Gemini, VO, Chirp, etc. Or you can use third-party models. like Hugging Face, Anthropic, or you can use open source models. So 200 models available for customers to choose from. And then of course when you move to the agentic frameworks and the agents out there, our ability to help you use not just Google agents which are custom built or purpose built, but also to integrate with third party agents. So all of this is giving us the ability to create a stack which is optimized not just for price and performance, but is also multi-cloud in nature and is open, that allows you to work and protect your existing investments.
Mr. Bikram, when we talk about AI integration, there are a lot of challenges that also come in, like ethical and operational challenges, whether it is about adding new compute capabilities or getting into government regulatory intricacies. How do you approach that?
So, different parts of your question, and let me try and address them. The first is about, ethical and responsible AI. Google has been at the forefront, and Google Cloud, we've been at the forefront and ensuring that as we build out this technology, we adopt with agility, but also responsibly. Right? And a lot of that goes back into our own internal organization and how we build this and how we adopt this, including checks out there in terms of the way we are building it, what we are doing, etc. So there is a significant amount of work that goes on at Google to ensure that we work on this responsibly. That's one part of the question. The second part was about government and working with governments. We work very closely with the government. Like I said, both our regions are MeitY certified. Now, the fact that they are MeitY certified ensures that they are available for the government to use, and hence we've been working with them for a number of use cases. You saw 3 organizations that we spoke to. We spoke about Karam Yogi, which is the skills enablement platform for the government. All government employees are using it. The COO was here today with us. He spoke about getting close to 1 crore employees using the platform at scale. India Agri Stack is another good example. ONDC is another great example that we are working. So you'll find number of use cases where we are working with the government to help them adopt not just cloud technologies but also generative AI technologies.
One last question before we wrap up, Mr. Bikram. If you could talk about the growth outlook for Google Cloud in India, what are the prospects that you see here? What are the kind of investments and infrastructure advancements that we can expect from you here?
So like I said, India has always been an important market, a focus market, and will continue to be. It is also one of our highest growing markets in the world, and hence our investments here are always ahead of the curve to capture the opportunity to partner with the companies in the country and the enterprises in the country, the startups, etc. We were one of the first hyperscalers, or rather I think we were the first hyperscaler who put up 2 regions in India, in Delhi and Mumbai, separate regions of Google Cloud, right? So starting from there, our ability to bring in the latest technologies from Google Cloud, including the fact that we are running our generative AI model Gemini in the country as well for customers. A lot of our technology is already in the country, and as we scale, as we are bringing out newer versions and of our technologies around generative AI, data analytics, security, and in general cloud infrastructure, a lot of that is getting rolled into India.
That was indeed an insightful conversation, Mr.
Thank
Bikram.
you.
Thanks a lot for talking to PTI.
Thank you. My pleasure.